stock market today for Monday, February 6th, 2023. I want to invite you to go in the description of this video below. Go to the link for iamsuccess.com, download all 4 of these, and then below that link, a little bit below that one, there is a playlist, Trading Options for Beginners. There's 5 videos in that playlist. Watch all 5 of those videos. In between these downloads and those videos, you should be in a position to start practicing to cash flow the stock market, which will help you achieve some financial freedom in your life without spending a whole lot of time in front of a screen. So you can be out doing the things that you love. In fact, there's going to be a link popping up right here. It's coming up. Get ready for it. It's at 1 minute. Boom, there it is, 1 minute. Now, just remember 1 minute. Don't watch it right now, but come back after you watch this video. Come back to the 1 minute mark. Watch this video, and that's 5 reasons why you should do the strategy that I'm pointing out to you. When you know why, it's easier to figure out the how to. Tomorrow, we've got this big shot talking here. Markets will probably move up or down based on what that guy says. And then over in Canada, I don't know how much that's going to affect us over here, but then we got this guy too. He's going to be running his mouth too. I don't think this guy's hot air coming out will affect the markets as much as this guy's hot air. What these people are masters of the spin. So whatever they say, you want to kind of understand that, yeah, they're saying words. It's going to affect the market, but did you really think Will Smith was killing aliens? Did you really think that was happening? Or were you able to tell that there was some theatrics going on? So sometimes you got to be able to tell that there's some theatrics with these people. Let's get into these markets. Dollar. Boom! Look at that. Last 3 trading days. Dollar has been moving up. Gold has been moving down. Oil still in this range between 82 to 72, hitting the low of that range. It seemed to bounce up just a little bit. Bitcoin maintaining over 22,000, but seemingly hitting a ceiling at 24. Treasury yields selling off. Now, kind of what has been happening for a while is whatever TLT is doing, the market had been mimicking. So this is falling off. Seems like the market's falling off. With VIX moving up, but hey, seems like it can't get past 20. Now, in the last about 30 trading days, it's hit a high of 22.46, right? If it can't get past 20, like we're pretty much in a low, the low end. You see that 200-day average over here at 25. So we're kind of in this low area. And we got these different indices pulling back. Tomorrow when Powell talks, let's see how that moves the market. And let's take a look at these 12 different sectors. Healthcare continuing to sell off. I'm hoping healthcare is going to kind of keep tanking, because I found myself right now I'm selling cash secured put options on one stock that it's kind of in the healthcare sector, but it's kind of in another sector at the same time. And I've been selling cash secured put options on that for, I don't know, months now. I don't know how long, but definitely probably 3 to 4 months. And I'm waiting to acquire it at the price that I want to get. So if the market, if this sector really tanks, then possibly I'll have a better chance at that. And technology, there's no technology stocks that really grabbing my interest. I think all the the big name tech stocks, they have to come down more in price to start kind of getting my interest. But there's one, I'm not going to say which one, but there's one that I am watching. I am watching it, but it's going to have to, I'll snatch it up if we get another big stock market correction. I mean, a big one. If I can get it for like 50% off, I'll probably back the truck up. Financials, okay. We got a high, higher high. Also, we definitely we see this kind of a nice movement up. Now, this can pull back if tomorrow, if it starts moving back up again, it's still staying in this trend, this uptrend. I would say if it starts testing down here, if it starts falling past this resistance area right here, start testing back down here around I don't know, 35.50, 135.50 or lower, then potentially we might have a short-term reversal in there. But at the moment, I would say this uptrend in tech is still intact. Downtrend in healthcare, to me, still seems intact. Uptrend in financials still seems intact. And same thing here with industrials. Seems higher high. It's not too much higher though, but nonetheless, some volatility, right? This sector is really volatile right now. If I lived in the mainland, I'd probably be day trading this. But your good buddy Brent don't want to be waking up 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning. I need to sleep. Basic materials. Now, basic materials, I don't know. I don't see an uptrend so much in here. You're pulling all the way back here to 82. And I mean, I guess there's still room for it to go, but right now it seems like it's violating. Violator. It's a violator. This candle is a violator. Look at that. If it would have been kind of more up here, it's to say it's still kind of intact. It can still pull together. There's a lot of selling volume going on in there. This telecommunications sector is it gapped up on some Meta, pumping some money in, some stock buybacks. Look at that. Wouldn't that be amazing if you bought your own house from yourself? You really drive up the equity. So, well, my house is worth $2 million. I mean, $2 trillion. Well, who's the buyer? Oh, I'm just buying it back for myself. Oh yeah. Well, that makes zero fundamental sense. But hey, trading, you better make that money, right? Yeah. See, there's a difference between trading price action and investing for fundamental reasons, right? Don't mix up speculating, trading, and investing. Right? Speculating is trading. They're kind of in the same thing. I'm speculating this price is going to go up, even though I think it's for BS reasons, right? Who cares if it's going up? But don't think just because something goes up, it's a good investment, right? Make sure you keep an investment and a speculation separate in your mind. Energy is pulled back. I hope all of this stuff crashes. Man, I like it more when things are I like buying things on discount. How many times did you want to buy shoes double priced? Do you ever want to buy, if you ever wanted to buy something, you've been waiting to buy this, like, let's say $125 pair of running shoes, and you're able to get them for $50? Isn't that a lot better deal? Well, what's the difference between that and a stock you want to own for a long term? Or you know what? Maybe if you don't want to own it for a long term, how about you short it? Look at that. Look at all this action in here you could be making on the upside and the downside. Do some swing trading, short-term trading. Right in there too. Some nice downward trend happening there. Consumer discretionary still moving up, but starting to get weak and pull back, but still in this upward trend. So let's see what happens with that tomorrow. And consumer staples, same thing. Really pulled back and trying to move up, but right now we got a high and a lower high. And over here in the utilities, same thing. Kind of showing us this downward trend. Over here in the real estate, it had been moving up. Got to see if it's going to do that. And looking the same over here. So I think the next, tomorrow, see what happens. What else? Anything else coming this Thursday? Maybe this could be some market moving stuff here on Thursday. It's Canada. I got to clean this up, so I'm not looking at Canada and stuff like that. But I don't know if you know this. You probably do. But markets going up and down. It's mainly going up and down based on what a lot of money thinks the Fed is going to do. Are they going to do QE? Are they going to lower rates? Most of the price action since, I don't know, I'm not sure exactly when it started. I think 2008 is not a bad guess. But most of that price action hasn't been to do with fundamental drivers. Hasn't really been to do with like earnings and low debt, that type of thing on companies. If companies really started racking up the debt, or if companies were just like not making money, or if they, I don't know, seemed like they had dishonest management, stuff like that. That's really hasn't what's been moving the market in, over 10 years. What's been moving the market is what the Fed's going to do. So how do you play that? There's a couple different ways you could play it. Yeah, you can try to, like, if you were to set it up in time, you could possibly put a straddle on, I don't know, some indice that you think is going to move quite a bit, some ETF, something, and or like, like a couple years ago, right? You just went long everything, and then last year it would have been good to go short. So where are you going to go right now? I don't know. And one reason why I don't know is because ultimately the skill that I have been building for several years is I'm a net option seller, and I'm mainly selling options on stocks that I want to own. And if I get assigned, I either immediately start selling start selling covered calls against it at anywhere from 50 cents to maybe $2 above the price that I bought it at. And if I get assigned out, I just continue to do that wheel strategy. And some of these stocks I want to own for the long term because they pay dividends and they have solid financial statements. And I think I'm 46, I think by the time I'm in my 70s or 80s that I'll have a nice dividend portfolio of stocks built up on stocks that from now till then are in industries that are not going to be some new technology is not going to make this industry obsolete. For example, like Blockbuster. They used to rent videos, right? And nobody rents videos anymore. Everybody's just streaming stuff. But before Blockbuster and after Blockbuster, people have been eating food. And then after I die, people are still going to be eating food. Now, maybe some technology changes in the food industry, so you got to make sure that whatever company you're in, is able to keep up with that, with those type of changes and those type of things. Because technically, Blockbuster, it was like an entertainment company. And even though they rented movies, you could say they were in the movie industry. So the movie industry didn't go away. They just didn't keep up as fast, and their whole business model really was, really put around these brick and mortar locations of renting videos to people. So let's say like socks. Are socks going to go away? No, they're not going away. Certain clothing items, they're not going away. So how about aluminum? Is aluminum going away? Nope. It's not going away. And I know people will say, well, oil, that's going away. So some of the stuff you got to do a little more research in. If you think windmills and electric cars are going to take away oil, then just research enough to confirm whether your opinion is accurate or not. Because there's one thing when it comes to trading and investing, you want to be clear on what an opinion and what a fact is. And so you don't want to confuse your opinions and your facts. So now if there is enough energy produced from windmills in electric vehicles that could replace all oil. That's a fact. That's not an opinion. It either is or isn't. You can calculate it. You can do the math and you can get pretty close. How do I know you can? Because I've looked at people who have done the math. You're going to have to do your own research and figure out what the answer to that is. But I'll tell you what, your good buddy Brent, I'm still buying different energy stocks. Yep, I'm still buying different energy stocks. So anyways, so the point is, be clear on what an opinion is. Be clear on what a fact is. And there's nothing wrong with having opinions. Right around this time, everybody's going to start waving the American flag and telling me that they have the right to their own opinion. Hey, you got the right to do whatever you want. As long as you're not punching me in the face or trying to, bother me or somebody that I like. I don't really give two rats' tails what you do. As long as it's not affecting me, I don't care. Now, maybe some other people, they got some problems with it. You run into some Karens and the male Karens, or you run into some people, they're going to call the cops on everything. Hey, that's them. That's not me. I don't care what you do. You want to waste your money? You want to think inaccurate thoughts? I don't care. I'm just trying to put this out here. You do what you want to do with it. But like I said, there's a handful of stocks that are in the energy sector, and they're directly related with oil and natural gas, and I'm still accumulating them. I don't think I have to worry about it for the next 10 years. And if you think I'm wrong, show me the math. With that, my friends, you learn the difference between a fact and an opinion. It's not wrong to have an opinion, but opinions are better for speculating. Facts are a lot better for investing. Aloha.